Hello guys, welcome back to this channel, and today in this video we're going to show you how we can create this animation using Python. So in the last video I showed you and I have taught you how you can set up your Python environment, and if you guys missed those videos or ton lectures, you can actually check the link or check the links in the description box below so you can review how you can come up with this. So before you come up with this, you have to set up your Python environment. So it's a must that you know how to set up the Python environment in order for this code to run. So let's go ahead and open our terminal or open our Visual Studio Code. Okay, so the instruction is in the description box as well on how you can download this. Yes, so I have document here named C1PY. Alright, so you can actually create a new document in and save it um, in a folder. Alright, mine is saved in my root folder, which is called XAMPP inside htdocs. Alright, so why did I do that? So because um, where is it? So we go to local disk C and then XAMPP, which is a program, and then I put it inside htdocs and I put it inside this folder named Python. So I always do that because if I wanted to open my um, XAMPP and open it through a local host, it is possible, so that I can practice on how to deploy it on the website. Alright, so this is Python. So this is anything that you type in Python, any command must be supported by a library. Alright, so you say import and then from a certain library, let's say for example matplotlib. Alright, so certain functions from matplotlib, then you type it here. So we're not gonna do that because that code that will take us long. So there are available pre-written programs which you can try, which we're gonna be copying and pasting over here. Alright, so we're going to copy this exact code that run, or the source code of this particular animation. So you can actually try to go to uh, geeks4geeks.org. Alright, how to create animations in Python, and then copy this using this um, icon here. It says copy code, so it's been copied on the clipboard. Alright, so you just have to paste it, but before this code works, I'm telling you that you have to set up your Python environment. If not, you'll not be able to run this code. Alright, so we go back in our editor, text editor, then paste it, and then save. Alright, so this is what I'm talking about. So there are libraries like for example Panda. So it has a certain work which I'm not gonna be discussing today. Matplotlib and then PyPlot. So it is used for plotting things. And then this one, Picker, and then animation. Alright, so next thing is we need the data, which is in cp underscore population dot csv. So this is a file which is inside, which must be inside your folder. So it's in here. So if it's not in your, if it's not inside your folder, this will not work. Okay, so but actually you have to save it first before you try to run it, and make sure that you are able to set up the environment unless this will not work. Okay, so let's go ahead. If there's no warning signs here, so then you're good to go. Alright, so this part right here tells you how many errors you have in your code. Okay, Yeah, so we can actually try to run it. Click the play button right here, and then your PC will try to run it. Then if there's a problem, we try to process it and debug. Let's just wait for a while. Alright, so it's trying to parse the commands. So there it is. It has an error. Okay, so no such file or directory is not found. So I have tried a lot of things in trying to solve this problem. Okay, and thankfully I found the answer. So it has something to do with the directory, meaning it has something to do with the path where um, this particular uh, f- file is located. So it cannot locate. Okay, it cannot locate the file, even though we know that it's in it's inside the same folder. So what do you have to do is to um, copy the path of this particular um, document and then edit this code. Alright, so we're going to copy the path of that particular document and then put it right here. Okay, and then try to rerun the program again. Alright, so to do that, I would want to open, you can actually open this using Visual Studio Code. So you write or you type, right click and then open with Visual Studio Code. Alright, so here, open with Visual Studio Code. And it will show raw data. There it is, has a lot of data in here. Then it so happened that I set up my Visual Studio Code in order to edit CSV file. Okay, uh, yeah, so right click again and then copy path. Okay, copy relative path or copy path. Okay, so you go back to your code and then um, put it in between the semicolon. Okay, and then there it is. Then save it and then we try to run it again. So it says here there's another kind of error. Yeah, syntax error. All right. So we type something wrong. Okay, Unicode escape. Okay, when we say Unicode escape, it has something to do with forward and backward slash. All right. So codec can't decode bytes in position 2-4 truncated blah blah. So where is that? Basically it has something to do with this. Okay, so the backslash must be forward slash, so that's what I found out. So let's go ahead and change the backslash into forward slash, then try to run the program again. So it doesn't mean that you have the code, your program will run. So it depends on the environment. If you have completed all the requirements, so your Python code will run. But if not, then problems like this will arise. Okay, and even if you have the requirement and you do not have the right code, Python will not run. Okay, so let's go ahead and try to save it and then run it. Yes, there it is. All right, so it's working. Wow. Yeah, so let's take a better look at it. All right. Then actually, you can actually save this as an animation if you make use of FF and PEG, which I discussed in one video on how to install, and I have another video that enabled me to save this as GIF or MP4. So we have options on how to save it. But right now, you can actually save it using this um, icon right here, but it will only be a picture, so um, PNG format. But you can try to save it. Okay, so that's how we run the um, what did we run? Pandas, matplotlib in order to create this animation. Alright, so in the upcoming video, we'll be doing animation that has something to do with projectile motion and has something to do with freefall motion, laws of mechanics, laws of motion, and so on and so forth. Alright, guys, um, this is an adventure in coding, so I hope you guys join us and hop in this ride. So make sure you subscribe and make sure you hit the notification bell to get updated whenever we post lectures like this that helps you in order to code properly. So thank you guys. See you soon.